Just a quick video here. I haven't been working a whole lot this summer, but one of the reasons for that is that I bought this RV at the beginning of the summer with the intentions of well, living in it. This is a 31-foot 1989 Vanguard. This is my first RV, and to be honest with you, I didn't know anything about RVs. I've been wanting one for a long time, and I've been saving money for a long time. I bought this, and really bought it quite quickly. It went on the internet on Kijiji. It was on the internet for, I don't know, 20 minutes. The guy wanted $3,500 for it, and I went and I paid him $33 for it, and drove it home that night, actually. So I've done a lot of work to it. See, I've redone all the seals here. You know, so just generally cleaning it up. The reason for this video is that I'm trying to inform people out there just so that they know what they're getting into and they're buying an old RV. So this, actually, to be honest with you, couldn't have been a worse RV for me to buy first time. It looks okay. That's one of the reasons why I bought it, you know, not knowing a whole lot about them. Just went out, bought it, was super pumped, and drove it home. This is the front. As you see, it's quite faded. Got it at my buddy's house right now. But yeah, so I've been cleaning it up, but I haven't been able to enjoy it a whole lot because of some problems. Okay, now if you look at this side, I'm trying to see if I can get a picture of it here. This side here is a disaster. Okay, the floor in this thing is completely rotted, and the walls are also rotted, and that's a complete nightmare. So that's the water tank on the ground. So you see, I got some shirts stuffed in the side here, but all this inside the wall, as you can see here, the wall is essentially 1/2-inch plywood, 1-inch foam, 1/2-inch plywood again, and then some kind of a weird over layer on that, and then you've got this fiberglass outer layer. But as you can see, it's all rotted in there. It rotted about so from just the outside wall, a good foot up into the wall. So, and it's pretty bad, pretty bad. So you can see here, just all rotten inside. Anyhow, so when you're looking at an RV, just be careful. What you want to do, this all feels really solid here. However, that doesn't mean it's not rotten. And hopefully what you can get out of this video is to not make the same mistake as I did. And also to just let you know how these things are constructed, because I think that really helps out. I've made up my mind that I'm not going to quit on this RV. I really like it, and I want to repair it. So don't give me any comments like, "Oh, I'll get rid of it" or whatever. That's not what I'm doing here. I will fix this thing, and it will be fixed this year. I've been working pretty hard on it. So now, the floor, you have got, essentially the vehicle has two beams that run down lengthwise, and then you have some cross beams that run this way. And if you look at this sort of steel undersheet here, which attaches to those beams, you can kind of see where those cross members are. This is one here, okay, but you can see if I step here, it just goes right down. Okay, so now I'm not too concerned about the rust here. I'm going to completely cover this over with construction paper, but you can see how these walls are constructed. So So you can see you've got like 1/2 inch foam and then another 1/2 inch. This is all rotten. This looks completely fine when I bought it, but this floor that I took out here, took me days to get this floor out. Really rotten. Like, I don't know, it's just really bad. This right under the water heater was the worst, actually. So that's all out now. And yeah, so you know, if you're doing a floor right now in your RV, just to give you an idea how mine's constructed. But so what you have here is, yeah, so you have these beams that run crossways, and then you've got all this strapping. This is 1 inch strapping here. So what you've got here is, this is a piece of this is 1/2 inch plywood. And then you've got a 1 inch piece of plywood that kind of makes a structure, and then you've got these styrofoam pieces that go in between, and then over that you have another piece of 1/2 inch, which is this right here. That's pretty much how they're constructed. So some people online talking about delamination. I'm going to show you what that is. If you have a weak spot in your floor, like this is all not rotten here, this wood is fine, but it still feels rotten. I'm going to show you why that is. So you see these beams here, these are 1 inch. Look at this. So they're glued to this piece of plywood here, but I can press that down, so you can see that they're not attached together anymore, and that really makes things spongy feeling, and I don't like that at all. So as you can see here on this side as well, you see it's not actually attached. So this, what I'm going to do is re-glue that, screw that back up and reattach it. That's going to make things a lot more solid. And then I'm going to put new foam in here, and hopefully that'll be good. And the wall, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do about the wall yet, but look at this. Look at that. Completely rotten. Just completely rotten. Very depressing. Very depressing. But I'm really looking forward to getting this thing back up and running. I've been working really hard on it, and I will get her back. So you actually, just show you one more thing here. You can see these beams. So it's the steel's a little rotten here, but these are these beams that run crossways and attach those lengthwise beams. So that gives you a little. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to mention is these strapping pieces, or whatever you want to call them, are attached together with staples actually. So I believe this is what they call stick and staple. So yeah, in order to attach all these pieces, you've got these staples with a really big crown on them. And yeah, you can see a couple rusty ones there. So I'm gonna have to figure out where I can get a staple gun like that. Seems like the best way to do it. Anyhow, so you can see that's part of the floor there that I took out. You got this 1 inch foam. That's pretty expensive stuff, so if you could save that, definitely hang on to it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. I'm fully aware that most people would have just gotten rid of this thing, taken it to the wreckers or whatever, but it is still a good vehicle. I'm gonna fix it. It runs and drives good. So anyhow, if you have, hopefully this can encourage people to fix their campers and stuff instead of just throwing them away. But that's how the floor is constructed, and I hope that helps.